Hello everybody and welcome to my first video. Today I'll be showcasing a very free-to-play friendly beacon runner build. Now this build may not be the tankiest build out there, it can be made much tankier, but it should work just fine. Today we'll be using the Skyros. I had the Freedom Skyros, but using a normal Skyros works fine as well. I'm using the sonic weapons, but you could realistically use any weapons. For modules, we'll be using the Saboteur pathway, as it has a total of 9 kilometers in the permanent effects, and it also has a robot accelerator in the modules, giving plus 11 kilometers for the speed, which is really useful. The cloaking unit also helps with survivability, but it's not super necessary to this build. The pilot's also really important. I have Scout and Spy on my pilot currently, where I'm sacrificing a small amount of durability and damage for higher speed. They also want tier 4, which makes this more affordable. There's 3 possible speed upgrades, such as Roadhog, Ninja, and Adamant Roadhog. Ninja and Roadhog are very necessary, but Adamant Roadhog isn't particularly necessary. And now that that's all explained, let's get into our first match. Alright, loading in here, obviously we're going to pick Skyros as our first robot. And we've got an Ophion on our team as well. Shenlo as well, which isn't too bad. Straight into our ball form. There's a Dux and a Lynx there too. And see, look how fast we are with just these low level upgrades in our robot. Zooming through this map, yoinking beacons. There's a Crisis up there. I don't particularly want to get sniped at by him. And I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I'm going to stay away from it. Oh, it's a Lynx. We have a Lynx. Not a Lynx. Why am I saying Lynx? It's a Leech. A Leech Lynx on us. It's going to come all the way over here and grab this beacon. Like, straight across the map, almost immediately. There is a Lynx. Kind of sitting on us, too. Grab that beacon. We're going to grab this one. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I don't see a lot of these lower robots in my matches. And grab that beacon straight off it. I'm gonna go just run around, be annoying, see if we can grab their home beacon. There's something over there. For now, it looks like they've got it though. That is a Ravager with, I think that's a shock train. That is not something I want to be targeted by. And like, even with the frost effect you saw, like, it was still quite fast. There's that Crisis again. And oh, we have someone spawning. Okay, can't quite grab this beacon, unfortunately. He's gonna jump on it. My team's fine holding the rest of the beacons. I'm kind of just gonna sit around here. That's a Samjock. Okay, let's jump off beacon, run, see what else we can do. Alright, that Samjock turret's about to run out, so we're gonna go back over. This guy here, despite being supposedly champion, doesn't seem to know what he's doing, unless he's potentially tanking. Okay, the Crisis over there is pretty low, so we'll go for the Crisis, see if we can get a kill. Normally you don't want to come out of bowl form when you're in Skyros, unless you can confirm that you'll kill them, and there's no one else to kill you. Just like that, see, no one else around. Straight back into ball form once we're done. We do not want to be staying outside of the ball form for very long. And for this match, there's not much left for me to do. We've 5 capped them. As a beacon runner, you're basically there to capture beacons, and that's it. Where there's no beacons, just gonna sit around, or you can destroy and change robots if you want. And that's match 1 over. I will see you in match 2. Alright, loading in here, we're going to pick the Skyros again. Looking at our teammates, we see we have an Oriki and 2 Leos. 2 Leos and a Gothic Mars. Ball form once again. Gonna go straight for center beacon. See if we can capture it without losing too much HP. assuming someone comes for us. There is a Kaji over there I don't particularly want to get close to. There is a Sandrock there, took a little bit of damage, we can leave quite comfortably though. And then, let's see, what beacon we want to go for. They've got that beacon. Okay, we'll go straight for their home beacon. There's a Crisis with, I think those are Hurricanes over there. And an Ophion with the Imugi weapons. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's Tigers. But yeah, he's got the Imugi weapons. We did take a hit from the Kaji there. Gonna leave that beacon because we can't get it. Just gonna cruise straight over this one. Teammates should be good. Check around the corner. Leo's linked to something. There's Kaji there. I don't particularly want to get close to the Kaji. And okay, Kaji's moved. Kaji's moved. We're gonna go take this beacon here. Let's see. What's happening? There's that Christ again, and there's those Kaji weapons. The boom, the bash, and the power. Really strong weapons. I have a set of my own, fortunately, and I love them. Alright, we've taken that beacon, and let's see. I think we'll go for center. Nope, Kaji mines. And a sand drop. But we will go for center beacon. Hopefully we can tank. And unfortunately we are not going to tank. It's rather annoying. I would much rather... Oh no, wait, we managed using our advanced repair app, or whatever the heck the module's called. Got center, we're now going for their home beacon again. Ophion's still sitting there. I'm not sure what the thought process is for this Ophion. He's trying to shoot me, he can't quite get me. Let's see. Nah, he's not gonna hop off of it. Fortunately, why am I rolling off? There's no point to doing that. Okay, there is the Crisis. Oh, Crisis is about to die. Okay, and there's a sword robot. Hate sword robots. Least favorite robot in the game. And he's going to kill us, unfortunately. And that's game over. Alright, so as you saw, the Skyros is very useful as a beacon runner. Very free to play friendly. Mine, actually, is only Mark II. I do have these modules maxed. They can be done free to play. They don't even have to be maxed. They can simply just be, as long as you take this module specifically, that helps immensely. To make this build better, obviously, as I said at the beginning of the video, we want to take Roadhog, Adamant Roadhog, and Ninja. These two are necessary. This is optional. Up past that, you want to take stuff such as, let's see, what do we got down here? We want to take like Armor Expert. We want to take, yeah, Armor Expert is the main one. Anything that increases durability. There is one somewhere that does defense, I believe. Where are you? Stubborn Speedster is actually a good option as well. While you're low, you have extra speed. I wouldn't take that though, ideally, because you do not really want to be low HP. Your main goals for this build are making it both, let's see, both tanky and fast. Weapon wise, you could realistically use anything you want. It doesn't have to be any specific weapon. They do not even need to be leveled. This is because we don't really want to be out of our bowl form too much. Other than that, I think that's all of it for the Skyros build. Oh no, wait, sorry. Drones, ideally we want something like a Reviver, where we get, obviously that Revive when we hit 0, extra durability on dropping it, getting defense points when we reach 0, and then an Aegis shield. Another optional and decent robot, in my opinion, would be the Beak Drone. So when we take a lot of damage, we go into stealth. That gives us time to run away, as the Skyros is quite fast. Additional damage isn't particularly important. This is actually very useful. just to make sure you take less damage again. And on repairing, we do get more durability, which works quite well with the module that I took. Where is it? Here. The advanced repair unit obviously does a good chunk of durability, so that is another useful drone. And with that, this video is over. I shall see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.